So he just wanted us to call him John. And maybe you'll understand why here in just a sec. And he just sent us a little voice note and asked a simple question.
I have this weird habit, and I sniff my underwear before I put them in the washer.
Oh, wow.
I paused it. Hang on.
Like when I'm doing laundry.
Yep.
And I've been doing this a long time, and does anyone else do that? Is it weird? Like, I feel like it might be weird, but I don't know. Probably not going to stop doing it. But is that normal?
Okay, so John,
wow.
I a couple things that I don't know. I don't know if you have kids, but I'm going to assume you don't. Because I sniff dirty laundry too.
Sure. Now, I know a lot of times if you do have kids, their floors are covered in clothes, some of them clean, some of them dirty.
Right, exactly. And
so that I understand, but he is specific about underwear
before
he puts them in the washer, so he knows they're dirty.
And honestly, I will sniff all clothes, especially if I'm picking it up off the floor. Just to
do you need to sniff underwear though? Is that necessary?
I have sniffed it before just to double check that. All right, this is clean. Okay, no, this is definitely dirty.
Okay,
You've never done that.
I have never had to sniff underwear.
So do you,
sir? Never.
So do you just then go and if the underwear is on the floor, you assume it's dirty?
Yes, by default, because my nose doesn't need to be in underwear.
Listen, Amber texts us and says, John, it's not normal if Ben is doing it. Weird, very weird. Listen, Amber. Amber.
That is the other layer of weird that he's coming to us to be the normal police.
Well, I feel like we can, right?
Can we?
Yeah, of course.
You are kind of the wild card factor in this a little bit.
Listen, Riley says, I 100% smell my underwear.
Really?
Yeah, and I will okay, so if I go for a jog in the late afternoon, like on the weekends, I'll jog in the morning, but obviously, you and I have a job in the morning, so I can't do that. So I'll go for a jog in the late afternoon or whatever, and sometimes I will, when I get done with my job, not be able to jump right into the shower, so I will, instead of dirty a new pair of underwear, I'll put my old pair of underwear that I've been wearing all day back on. That's not abnormal, is it?
Okay. Listen, I feel as though you can live a life where you don't sniff underwear. You can.
Yeah, but you know what?
It's possible.
I feel like that's a life not worth living.
Really?
Now listen, Scott texts in and says, what in the world? No, please stop. That's wrong on so many different levels.
Thank you.
Pink eye, you'll get it sooner or later. Ben, you're gross.
Oh gosh, yeah, no, that is another reason, yes, medical reason why we should probably try to keep it away from our face if we can. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, listen, our little system is the clean laundry is put on the bed. That's a little, a shout out that this needs to be folded, put away. We do that on our bed. We do that with the kids' laundry, puts that on their bed. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm naturally assuming everything on my children's floor is dirty, just didn't make it to the hamper just yet. And even if that's wrong and if it's clean, it's getting washed again.
Interesting.
Yeah. You can live your life like that. You can.
Listen, I don't see why everybody is diving in on this being so gross. Like, especially if it's your own underwear, you're just giving it a quick sniff just to make sure that everything is,
Listen, Larry is breaking it down in simple math for you. On the floor equals dirty equals no sniffing. Simple equation. You can apply to your life today.
I mean, perhaps.
Simple equation.
Perhaps. Yeah, a lot of people say, well...
And then you don't have to be an underwear sniffer. Because when you say it out loud, doesn't it have a little, modicum of shame? Just a little bit.
Are you asking me or John?
Both. I'm basically asking you, and then
Answer for
indirectly
John?
asking John, because you and John right now are the same.
We are not the
Yes.
same.
Right in this
We are
moment,
not.
you are the same.
Listen. I will say, and I don't. Maybe it's because I don't have any shame, but I like when there is. We do the same thing as you do. Folded laundry gets put in certain spaces.
Yes.
However, that folded laundry doesn't always get put away immediately, and sometimes it gets rummaged around and
It gets moved.
Things fall on the ground.
Yeah.
And so that's why there is, when you roll through with the wheelbarrow of cleaning the clothes off the floor.
Yeah.
You're just checking just to make sure that everything is actually clean.
I don't think that that's what John is asking, though, because John, here's a couple of clues he left. John is sniffing it before he puts it in the washer. So again, he knows it's dirty.
Okay, all right.
He's aware.
All right.
This
So maybe
is not to check if it's clean or not. And maybe I don't have to wash this. Nope. It's at the washing machine. He knows it's dirty. This is just because he likes the smell.
All right. So I don't want to.
I'm sorry to shut it down with facts, but yeah, I feel as though that little moment where he's sniffing is not normal.
Jennifer says, first we learned Ben has no shower routine with washing. Now we hear he sniffs underwear. Stop, just stop. Listen, no, Jennifer, I don't routinely sniff underwear. I'm not, I do the check just to make sure that everything is actually dirty. So, okay, John, I don't want to discourage you from coming to us again.
Oh, I do. I do a little.
Okay, Kelly wants to discourage you from coming to us again. I still leave the door wide open. Yes, I think the consensus is that is a little weird. That if you're sniffing it knowing it's dirty, just to sniff, just to maybe make sure that you smell normal.
Okay. Listen, this is one of those things that maybe we can have our little secrets that we don't need to say out loud, that we just have our little freak flags that we keep to ourselves. And maybe this is one of those, John. Okay. Maybe this is one of those.
All right. Well,
and I'm taking it a step further. I'm not sure if he's got a lady in his life.
You don't think?
So I'm not sure that if a lady caught John doing that, she's not going to not say something.
Well, remember, we did hear from a lady who caught her boyfriend sleeping on a pile of clothes. So
this is true.
So I feel like maybe this is that guy. Maybe John has.
There was a psychological reason behind the nest of clothes, though. There was a psychological from the childhood reason.
All right. So John's question.
Is that normal?
We're saying
no.
No, but
thank you for asking.
But listen, Kelsey brings up a great point. We don't kink shame around here, and that is we've said let your freak flag fly on this show before, and I'll say it again. Just do it in private.
Okay. Yes, this is maybe one of those that we keep to ourselves.